Hello. Welcome in, everyone. My hair is a wreck, mostly because mostly because I got it cut. But I'm gonna blame it on the headset because I can. Anyhow, welcome in, everyone. Today we're gonna be playing Nier Automata, or that's not right. Nier Replicant. I keep saying Automata, but that's not right. That's about it. Gonna play some Replicant today. Tomorrow, if we stream, it'll probably be My Summer Car or VR Chat or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna jump straight in because I have no reason not to. Wow, that's loud. Live scene. Game capture. Here we go. Alright, I'm not sure if it's too loud. I might turn it down just a little bit more here. And hopefully that'll be good. Because it is loud in my head. There we go. Okay. Last time we left off, Kiane had joined us, and we went and saved, or tried to save, the kid's mom, and then we went to the Sand People's place, where we saved their prince, who's now the king, and I am pretty sure that's Devil and Popola sang for us. That was the other bit. So, I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. I quit right after they sang for us. So, yep, I quit right after they sang. What are you looking at? I see you looking out that window. Don't look at me like that, okay? Don't look at me like that. Okay. Current goal is in the library. Okay. Incomplete quests. Yona's gift. I need to get a watermelon. Signature dish quest. There's no way I'm getting all of that right now. Merchant in town. Wool natural. Yeah, so this is all stuff that's gonna take me a minute. The sardines. Blech. Nasty. Nasty. Whee! How's everyone doing tonight? Dog, out of the window. Come on now. We need to go talk to Popola. And she might tell us where we need to go next, maybe? Looks like it.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice Dream on the matter. Recently there have been reports of a certain dream of evil, empty curse, evil, dream, words, dream, and dream, someone, dream. Impressive.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will?
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Bye, Popola. I'll catch you later. Poof. Because that's how double jumping works. Hello, Blinka. How are you tonight? Welcome in. Need to pop this up. There we go. I got a lot of gold. I do have a floating book. Yes, I do, Sheila. How are you tonight? I'm gonna learn how to make awesome food for Koyo. Yeah, it is following me. The book is awesome. I also have a girl following me too. Her name's Kiane. She's practically naked. I'm good, thanks. Just eating my last food. Brush my teeth, go to sleep. Oh, you're getting ready for bed. Hey! Whee! Wow. Ooh, I like this area. Lots of trees. Weird guy sitting on a rock. It's been a long day. Whew.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way.
I'm certain of it. That's what he was gonna say.
You know,
Oh.
a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Oh, drink one. I can't actually see. Here, let me put it on Twitch. There we go. Pew. I had Coke. Berries. I want more berries on a summer evening.
Beware
The words? What do you mean?
contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Voice's voice rose in a quizzically way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
People with only sound. Did he say Coke? Yes, I said Coke. Let me just slam my face into the desk real quick. The mayor stared at me and Wise.
You can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the death dream spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the death dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Wise stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
I see here.
Slightly.
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's
My
remarks.
remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject. To who Koyo had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Koyo and Weiss racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
You say boop.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Koyo like a contagion. Wait. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? Doggo! Yeah, doggo. Doggo! Doggo! Come on. Doggo. Doggo. You're a mess. Can I have a kiss? Good girl. Good girl. Okay, down you. Down you. The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something. That dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Koyo's face suddenly lit up. I remember. He said, "Those who dream." That's what he said. I'm sure of it. A few times before finally nodding his approval at Koyo. These rewards are so cool. I would never see it at anybody else. Well, I just tried to make them different from what other people had, because that was, you know, just makes sense. Makes sense. Just wanted to have something different. That sounds right, he said. As a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground, my notes also mentioned something about it. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. Should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your own dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. I'm glad you love it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. Been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Koyo nodded in agreement. Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Koyo, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Koyo to the mayor and back again, his face filled with confidence. He's always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without you knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss. And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two. He called at the departing forms of Koyo and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Koyo slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Koyo's mood darkened, and he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging Koyo to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Koyo snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Koyo leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects. I'm pretty sure I said that pretty close to right. Sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out of at the volume that rattled his teeth. Koyo slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Koyo could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as Koyo's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear to listen to the creatures of the woods. Okay, so this is going to be deep. So once I watched a video where a guy just woke up from a coma, but in his dream he has been in it for 10 years, 10 fucking years, and the guy was so depressed that he lost everything in just a moment. I had a dream like his, just was for 1 month. I had a kid, a girl, a nice wife, nice house, good life, good work, and then waking up for the clock. It just feels shit because you don't want to do it anymore because you lost everything. This is just 1 month. I had 10 years. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy dream. I've never had anything like that. I mean, like, that's insane. Just to wake up and then, like, lose everything that you just had, but, like, you didn't actually have, and mess with your brain. Noises. I'm not making these noises. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Koyo began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, it sounded like a slam.
I shut it a little harder than I should, but I mean, it wasn't a slam. I'm just trying to clean up our fix style a bit.
Yeah. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages. Is this a riddle? Your dude just wrecked the door. I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. The answer is a secret. How should I know? It's a secret? Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Koyo, like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Koyo moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? And said Koyo after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Koyo picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. Koyo grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. Will you play My Summer again at some time? Yeah, I will be playing it again, probably later this week. I just the last few times I sat down to do a stream, I did not have it in me to figure out how to drive home for 3 hours. But I have been watching videos on it to make sure that I can learn a couple of things, like putting the car together and a couple of things here and there, so that way when I do get back on, it's not so much of a hassle and I'm not having to learn so much. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Koyo, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Koyo walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Koyo, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Koyo tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Koyo, but at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? I have 4 legs in the morning. It feels you can't move, but oh, hold on. Have you ever had a dream that you're sleeping, like sleeping twice or sleeping 3 times, like you're sleeping in a sleep? I have had something like that. I don't know how to answer this. As soon as the words were spoken, the forest began to swirl around them. Leaves burrowed and fell from the trees. Branches withered and died. The tall green grass shriveled into the dark curls of ash. Suddenly, a massive demon appeared before Koyo and unleashed a tremendous roar. Wrong. Now try again. I have 4 legs in the morning. A warm, gentle feeling ran up his spine as a creature of unimaginable beauty shimmered into existence. Koyo found himself unable to hold back tears as the being... You're incorrect. It's a man? A man? The mist dissolved. Yeah, so in the game we're in someone else's dream. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Koyo. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. What does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Koyo watched, mist seeping up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Koyo and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy," he cried. "You made it. You actually made it back." His left hand grasped Koyo's and pumped it so ferociously it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. "Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." Koyo withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the Death Dream seal," he said. "At least, I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as Koyo filled him in on the details. "I'll be back on my phone, just brush my teeth." "Okay, I'll be here." When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Koyo cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility in itself." Koyo and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Weiss. "It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor, "the first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here." Yeah, I'm multi-streaming. I got it up on a couple of things right now, so. His words were cut off by a loud yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour, or a year. When they woke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Koyo shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh, wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did. I'm back." He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Koyo and shrugged. Without a word, the young man raced down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. "You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure," said Weiss. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying his unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained. When the prayer was finished, "It's the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Weiss. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Koyo and Weiss could not contain their surprise. Seems a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Weiss, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Koyo mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he left with them. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. "You know," he said softly, This is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Koyo tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Koyo gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Actually, that's a great one.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
That was a lot.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick before I go into another one of these. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Back. Here we go.
I can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with them.
Yeah.
Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of reading. Reading. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My prison is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by, and a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. Huh? Sweet. I hear an unfamiliar voice say, my savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedded thick splinters under the ragged nails. I scream for her help.
I laugh. I sob. Surely, this is a product of my ad-lib mind. Surely, it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Gwymwire Weiss, and this is Koyo. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Koyo extends his hand and pulls me from my cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the stacker. The sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make our escape, we shall drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopy beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again, until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The casks will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and thick red liquid bursts forth from the hole. This is no wine. It is blood still warm from the body, whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppled over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell.
Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room to freedom. I squint down the dim corridors and I proceed east. I squint down the dim corridors and I proceed east. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the moment I saw. Hello, welcome back. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a lot of reading. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Welcome in. Guess who's back? Back again. Blink us back. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from seat to seat, up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonizing screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though, in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Go ahead, ask any question. We'll go west. And then we'll go east. I squint down the dim corridors. Then we go north. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. Do I have a girlfriend? Currently, the answer to that question is no. I did have a girlfriend. We broke up. And I'm currently in the works of finding another. So. The water has risen to my chin. You dumbass! Shouts Koyo. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimwire, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Ugh, sad. I suppose. Game over? What do you mean? Here, take these. Thank you, thank you. Oh my. Remind me to save. This is gonna take a minute.
Now I know. Now I can. This is one I know.
I don't understand.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would have.
Can't say I'm very excited.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining.
Yeah.
Hmm. Remind me to... loading screen. Oh, ads. So if we proceed south, that leads us back. So we need to go east. I squint down all the corridors. We'll keep going north. And we'll keep going north. At the end of the path, exhausting me both physically and spiritually, I pray this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of waters no longer and turn my eyes upward. I imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person. Also Twitch crew, I'm not gonna say it. Oh, I was just reading what you had said. I'm reading this, but each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It's a stunning costume even by modern standards. Oh boy, stretching. That's literally everything, Pops. And I get to the portrait, I am stuck. I am struck.
Aren't I a nice roommate?
Correct. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet, as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by the most unpleasant feeling. I will do that. As I'm gripped by the most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize... Hey, what are you doing? Okay, you got your toy. I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there will be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same Dalek designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough. Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors. I can only go south? At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall. Only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there... Oh, dude, I already did this area, though. I don't understand this. I just don't understand this. There's nothing here to give me any kind of explanation as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, here we go. Trying again. Do I seriously have to just remember every single path I take here? Because this is rough.
This person.
It's what.
Can't. Yeah.
North. South.
East, west.
North. South. North. South. North. So I went. I could go north. Okay, so you only have a certain amount of opportunity, and if you backtrack on yourself, then you die. I guess that's the. Be crazy to die in someone else's dream. That's.
It would have.
Can't say.
Perhaps.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. We're going north. Okay, and if we go south, that puts us back in that room. Okay, so we need to go east. Okay, and then if we go west, we get screwed, so we gotta go north. So because we went north, we can't go south. We'll go west. All right. We went west, and now we're going east, which screws us. So we don't want to go west. So we went east. If we go west, then we're screwed. If we go south, we're screwed. So let's go east. And then we need to go north. Okay, we did it.
Anything to say?
Hopefully there will be no.
I hear.
Okay, we figured it out.
Thank you so much for. I never want to have a dream like.
Hopefully you never will.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
It kinda is.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now,
A colony of massive sculptures.
They played the right song for this. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Koyo had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
What do you think how old I am? I'm really not sure. Oh, my internet is freezing up and repeat. Oops. 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 That's no good. How old do I think you are? You know, I'm not really sure. You did come in and help me with my summer car. So I don't know. You could be quite a bit older, or you could be young, but also it sounds like you're kind of new to Twitch because you only have a couple of favorite streamers, but I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a hard question.
What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered the answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Koyo nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. Just to make you get surprised. Oh, you're 13. Okay. Well, you're pretty young. What you watching over there? I do remember what you said about that dream. It's pretty crazy. The heat reflecting from the road made Koyo lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Koyo glanced at Weiss' grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Koyo's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. Having kids at the house, I'm only 13. In dream, I was way older, so nothing wrong. Yeah, no, I get it. I get that. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sun made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Koyo lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing at the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Koyo sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There is no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Koyo closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Koyo took his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. Koyo sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Koyo came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Koyo and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blathering idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. Koyo's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived at the City of Art. Koyo looked up, stretched out before him as a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Koyo. So you are in USA, so you can watch ADS and FOR bits? Oh, ads for bits. I don't know if we can do that. I think that sometimes you can, but also I don't know how that works. So I've never actually tried it. They're huge. Completely forgetting the heat and the pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Yeah, ads for bits. Yeah, no. I know one person that does that, but I don't know that you can do it anymore, so. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, all tall rectangular that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Koyo. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautiful carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Just only in USA, because in Europe there are bad people, so they made bots for it. Oof, that's no fun. I can't. It's probably not a thing here anymore. They probably got rid of it here too. There's a lot of bots here too, so. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Koyo and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Koyo uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms, one read alpha, one read beta, and the final one read gamma. As Koyo moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures, alighting on the statue's shoulder. It emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed, as if on cue. The 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Koyo. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Koyo. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Koyo and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know one? Oh, you know? I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as a silence. as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all of their statements, only one could be the real thing, said Vice. Koyo furrowed his eyebrows, considered his answer. Only one form is real, the other are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. Nope, I didn't mean to do that.
It would seem we'd best act.
Didn't mean to do that.
I figured
Even I have my.
I didn't mean to. Oh my. Did I really just read through all that? Koyo took a long look at the statues and tried to clear his mind. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in shape. Okay. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. Reading simulator, yeah. No, that was what I was doing the other day, Doki Doki Literature Club. That was reading simulator. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Koyo and threw his hands in the air. Alpha is a fake. You know? I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Alpha's a fake. Alpha's lying, and Beta's a fake. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false ones will only speak lies. The eyes of the statues shone with an eerie light. Well, it's Beta then. I don't really know how you just get the answer out of that. Maybe I just read them wrong? I don't know. The Koyo's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma claimed that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, okay.
that.
I am positive I have seen.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Yeah, same.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Oh, how wonderful. Here, I have something for you.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again.
They gave me a Uchi Katana. Yee. Now I can play Dark Souls in this game. Oh, that's the whole town. Okay, thank God.
I simply cannot bear another of these infer-
Hey, it's you, the guy who saved me from that crazy city. It's great to talk to you again. You're my hero, you know that? Oh, come on, don't be shy, it's alright. The mayor even said we're going to build you a statue and everything. I hear you've been traveling the world. Good for you. Travel is the key to happiness, you know. Getting out in the world, meeting your fellow humans face to face, it really changes the way you see things. I think change like that will be vital in the new world that's coming. How's that? Me? No, I've never traveled. Never left this village, to tell you the truth. Still, I'd like to get out someday. I think our world is dying. Seriously. Think about it. You've got the black scrawl, the shades, the mysterious illnesses like the death dream. It's like something is trying to give us a warning. In fact, I'm sure this is a warning. We need to change our ways before it's too late. I'd like to help change the world, but I'm just a simple villager, not like you guys. You're on the front lines of everything, rushing in with swords and magic spells and stuff like that. Hey, I know. Maybe we can join forces and change the world together. I mean, with your experience and talent and my, well, whatever I have. Anyway, I think we could really make a difference. This world needs a leader, someone who can unite the people in common purpose. He'd probably have to be kind of tough, too. I mean, this isn't a world that appreciates calm discussion, you know? He'd also need to be smart and have the ability to look down the road and think about what's best for the future. I bet you'd be perfect. What do you say? Huh? You think I should do it? Oh, no, that's not... I mean, thanks and everything, but no thanks. I'm not a public limelight kind of guy. I'd rather hang around the background and help from there, you know? Like an advisor or puppet master or whatever they're called. Actually, I think I'd be pretty good at that. Koya and Weiss left before the villager could hand them a copy of his pamphlet, 10 Simple Ways to Save the World. As they walked, Weiss pondered openly about the man. I suppose he's what they call an armchair general. Interesting. Well, this little town was little.
That's what she said.
Very small. Now we're gonna go ahead and save after that. Oh my goodness.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words.
Neat. Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Kaine's like, I'll help you fight, but literally you're on your fucking own for everything else. Fuck you. Literally her words, not mine. Oh. Oh yeah. I didn't ram the poor boar's head into some freaking... Pet Doge. Come here. I know you were asleep. You were asleep. Come here, big girl. No, come here. Come here. Come on. Good girl. We're gonna get all the way up. We're gonna get all the way up. Come on. Oh. comfy. Get comfy. Ho! Ho! Ah! My 70-pound lap weight. Yeah, you're a mess. You're a mess. Skirt. What? What? What?
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Put on a hat.
Hello. Oh, you have questions to put on my hat?
Yeah.
Been a while since that happened.
Okay, hat has been put on. What? What dog? What dog? What dog? What?
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done,
Do you want down?
we can use the canal
Do you want
for
down?
trade and travel and all kinds of useful things.
Just rolling with me.
Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
A red sack. He's got a red sack.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
You're not even listening to me.
What's up?
I need you to pick a clan.
You need me to pick a clan?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't know who to play as. Pick a random one, I don't give a shit. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. Alright.
You're a mess. Oh, you're a mess. Oh. Oh. I've got a dog. I've captured a dog.
ones you wanted?
I got a whole bag in there.
By the way, the lasagna is cooking.
Okay.
What? Which job should I give you first? I've got a job from the postman in Seafront. He needs your help with a person. I wrote down the client's. Oh, you want. Which job should I give you first?
Let me make my phone in this. I like to the right here.
Come back whenever.
You taking it easy?
No, I'm never taking it easy. Go say hi to Yona.
I'll be waiting for that watermelon.
Okay. Hold on a darn second. No, I didn't take it easy. The amount of items you can harvest from your field depends on fertilizer and water supply. Watering frequency only affects plants at each stage of growth, so try watering a little bit over a long period of time. How do you water?
What?
Apparently I just have a little freaking garden.
Nice. Sorry, I'm really trying hard not to burn myself right now.
Oh, you're good, man. Need help?
No, I just need to stop being stupid.
Iris. Well, this is interesting.
Dinner will be out ready in an hour's time.
Okay, well, don't get kidnapped. I would definitely prefer that you went to sleep. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a trip. To the Sand Village. I'm gonna try and get a watermelon. Those guys got a quest. Great. Fantastic.
Hey, you can get into Facade, right? I've got a thank you gift I need delivered. I'm hoping you can help me.
Nope.
Great. Oh, just get that.
Oh, okay, so Devila gives you quests.
You want to try your hand at this job, Kiane?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Percy's are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
No, you don't. Iris. Lay down. Lay down. Try not to get hit here. If I get hit here, purple, don't get kidnapped. Kidnappers, understandable. Have a great day. That's right. That's right. Ugh.
Crap.
That did not sound good.
I think we broke something.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Let's go back and apologize.
Yeah, I guess. What was that?
It is known as a scorpion. Phylum Arthropoda, subphylum Chelicerata, order Scorpionida. They are closely related in form and structure to other arachnids.
I am so not following you right now.
It's an enemy. Kill it.
Now that I understand.
I was trying to be good. I should have just ran to town. Should have just ran to town. Damn it. Oh, Kiane.
What?
Immediately jumps right after picking up the new one. Okay, let's get there.
Crap.
I'm not happy right now.
Sound good.
Why?
I think we broke something.
Because these
There is little
wolves
point in
literally
finishing
just...
the delivery now.
More days?
Let's go back.
I'm doing a fragile delivery mission, so if I get hit at all, the item breaks and I have to go all the way back.
Oh god. And so they're like right on your ass.
Yeah. Oh, of course, and the scorpion just shows up out of nowhere in the...
Does that green ore mean you're about to break?
No, I'm poisoned. It's already broken.
Oh.
At this point, I'm just getting into town so I don't get my ass whooped.
Wow.
I hope you don't.
So you want to... Well, you seem to recognize that you messed up, so I suppose we can help.
Wow.
What does it can't... But we'd be happy to keep an eye out for her and...
Does the girl have.
I'm really just here to buy a watermelon, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of quests over here.
For something like... Well, that...
These rules are absolutely preposterous. That.
I didn't save him so much as just...
We do not, my good man. Pray.
It looks valuable.
Then we would be.
It's no big deal.
Come now. This must bother you.
Sure, a little. But I trust they have a reason for it.
That is a very broad-minded thing to say. Are you feeling well?
That was almost a compliment.
Yeah, she has a watermelon. Now I can go give that back to the girl, Yona, and then... Oh.
Man, I hate being covered in sand.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would...
What it? What do I need?
Do you
Hey, I'm all for making friends. This is one strange game.
This is one strange city.
That's not untrue.
Ah, speaking of which,
What?
I trust you have not forgotten the message.
We'll see. Hi there. You're kidding. Guess we should go. Hi there. I've got a. You're kidding.
Oh. Oh. No, I'm not worried about that. I need to talk to people. The lowest level of the city. The lowest.
The space between my pages feels crunchy.
I'd give anything to jump into some water right about now.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
It was a joke, Vice. Jeez.
Okay then.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Is any of this what?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Where is this girl at?
the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right on.
I say,
Yeah, and they look fresh.
I fear the missing girl may somehow figure into this.
Well, she was last seen with her boyfriend. Let's go find him. Maybe he knows something.
Standing watch at the town's entrance. That's pretty good, grim information to know.
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right? You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Foul creature. We found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen. You can hide nothing from Grimoire Vice. Confess, O guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul. Confess, lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
北外で千差立って里行寿司ときて切ってこきたらさちゃった Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime. わさって生きてそうはしたってとっとくつことちゃるくたとわしでるとちくってしきたああ言えるとでてく We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the Sandsprout well. You stay here. Are you the first recipient? It was, the masked people respect their rules.
Men of the mask work for the king. Just doing all kinds of stuff around town today. You know, it's probably easier to take the stupid little ferry around, but it's not as fun. This whole town is like a square puzzle to figure out every time you run around it.
Are you the The men.
Child care can be difficult. It can be. Sure can be.
Does he really think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
It does seem somewhat materialistic.
Are you guys for real? When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
This world would be a great deal simpler if nothing but Kianes lived in it.
I'll pretend that's a compliment.
That was good. Wow. Wow, I need hides, guys. And I'm getting only furs. Or I'm only getting fangs. That's not good. Ouch. Hmm. Sure am getting a lot of fangs. Do I need those for something?
There's not make haste. We shall be buried in sand if we remain much longer.
What do I need fangs for? A woman in front of a king's facade palace needs you to run an errand. The rules state that she can't expressly state the name of the item she wants you to search. For 10 round striped food objects. Apology from a fool. I don't think there's anything down here. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to look. It said something about a well, but I'm getting a buttload of fangs. So many wolf fangs. Well, I hope these are useful later on, because... I wonder if they're just spawning at this point. Phew, finally, gotta hide. Okay, well let's figure out what's up these stairs first. Sorry, down these stairs. I can go fishing here? Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a small break real quick. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back. Gotta load the game back up. Okay, here we go. I think I want to change Dark Wall with this one. But first, we're gonna do a little fishing here. I don't like fishing, but it seems like a special place to catch fish. That's all I gotta say.
Still no fish.
Shh, you're scaring them away.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you gotta be on top of that.
Even though I really hate you.
Who?
You.
What did I do?
You chose one of the hardest clans to actually beat.
I'm sorry?
Fair enough.
Don't fucking ask me then.
I had to though. Oh fuck, that's not what it is.
Oh my god. I am awful at this. And I hate fishing and minigames. They're absolutely stupid.
You're not wrong.
Too early. Too early.
Too early?
Yep.
Deep breaths.
Dude, I'm not even getting like a millisecond to hit this button. Nope. Can't do it. Got a weird place for a fucking fishing spot, but I'm gonna need some kind of something special to do that.
It appears to be out of...
Wow.
Looks like we can't get in.
Okay, well.
This must be the Sandspout well.
This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed up.
I don't see a body.
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lied to her?
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdery bit? Well, I guess we should go tell the fam.
So there was no body to be found.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands. Or the wolves.
Oh no.
Or perhaps the man was mistaken all along.
Psych, just kidding, I wasn't dead.
Listen, your daughter is... Wait,
色と添います。
but your boyfriend told us you...
どっち行ってると？ルデアザキ。
だって。
だって、どうして？
だと。
I don't understand a single thing that's happening right now.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
ああ、打ちとく着てぎつさったとさら。だ、それ、くとちぞ。
10,000 gold, holy crap.
ゼルガント
Oh, okay, interesting. Oh my. The person taking care of the children's up there. I need to see... Ugh, I'm one off.
Are you the third
いい、あざかんち。
child care.
掲載レク総理ってよりって辻と伝存担当とうつそカイザムゴスレグトタリク
No falling in the sand. Sand is fun, but not when it's in your underwear. Not this guard. Which means it's the next one. Oh! Finally. I don't think it's that guard either. There he is.
Are you the fourth recipient? It's, only nobility may enter the treasury.
Long-winded person. Hmm.
Are these watermelons what? Great. I hope.
Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're finishing up these couple of quests here. Long-winded person. I don't know who the long-winded person would be. Can I go see? Oh, interesting. Hmm.
You sure you want to be doing that? It seems pretty important.
I suppose one cannot expect a man to change his ways overnight, even a king.
What is it?
And what, pray tell, is that?
Yeah, I saw something like that.
Is this another rule?
Oh, well, in that case, I'm happy to accept.
Very cool. Oh, what a cool view of the town. The long-winded one. I don't think he's the right person. I'm not sure who the right person is. I ran all the one side though, so guess I'll check the other side.
Hi there. I've got. You're kidding.
Yep. Okay, so I still need to run all the way back to town so that I can come back over here. The whole reason I the whole reason I came out here in the first place was to get a watermelon. I got the watermelon. And here I am. Most of the stream later. The long-winded person. Quicksand. Well, this is interesting. Here we go.
He certainly enjoys.
Did this really help to build?
His blast in town is beyond.
Oh well, I'll take 10,000 gold. Okay. So I need one more wolf hide. I also need to go back to town, but we need goat's hide while we're on our way back to town, so let's do that. And then I have to get let's see, I have to get, oh, can't jump over that. I need the goat's hide so we can get that too. You need to unlock at least one more of these. Okay. Oh, a fang. I mean, I'm not really sure that the desert's that big to really worry about. Like the one that's over by the one that's in the sandstorm, maybe that's worth it. But like, I don't know. These aren't really necessary. I don't think, or at least I don't feel like they are.
Hopefully I just get one more by killing these last couple. And if I don't get them here, then I'll get them on my way back. Got it. I guess since there's no boar over here, that's why this is useful. I guess I really wanted you to be able to get around quickly, so that maybe you weren't running so much through the game. I don't know. Interesting though. Now I need wool. I need natural rubber. I don't know where to get the rubber from. And I need goat hide. Goat meat. Goat meat.
Hmm? Yes?
I was saying goat meat.
Oh.
There's another two. Is it even worth going back over here again? Like, the whole place, like, collapsed in on itself, didn't it? Guess we can go check. No, it's still there, but the front gate's crumbled.
I don't think you can venture in here again.
Well, it was worth checking. It was worth checking. Thought they made a nice, easy way out, though. I wish I could meet Kiane, Lady Coat. That was weird. It's very specific on what it gives you. There we go, we got one.
Meat. Meat. God, I'm lucky if I get one hide for each time I run through here. It's kind of rough, actually. Oh, it's gone. Damn. Okay, let's go get our, we have to run through here at least 2 more times anyways, so we'll go get, this quest again.
I'm sorry.
Well,
All right. No dodge rolling. I'm not sure where to pick up the natural rubber, but we'll figure it out. Probably in the junk heap, but I don't know. Seems like the most logical answer. I need the goat hide, so we're gonna kill the goats. Wow. Got another one. I still need 3 more. Ouch. Can I fish here? Yeah, okay. Maybe we give that a shot too. I still need to get sardines, so... Can't carry any more of those. Okay, well. Let's use the, we'll use the sand wells, and then I won't have to worry about breaking anything because it'll just put me right next to the city. So that's actually really handy. Man, he tried to get me at the last second. Oh, there's so many right here. No! Wow, that was awful. Even with having the little teleport, that was still not great.
Hi there. We'd better report.
Okay.
I got. She's super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present? Oh, come on, really? Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine, but the present's on you. Hi there. I have a message for you. Yeah. Anyway, he says he knows he was wrong and wants to give you an apology present.
トラキやりさたってたるんださらギサラウワしたんてきたするいとちけきてるころゆれるきてはじよりう
サタイとタサタオリでしきた You don't cheat on her again, okay?
そろそろあなたてサタイチつすくちくるようりそろそろ
Jack of all trades achievement. Alright. Fragile delivery. We need to get back and give that. Give Yona her dish. Let's see if they sell wheat or sardines here just before we leave. Wheat or sardines or any of that other stuff that I need to... maybe that's over here? Maybe that's over here.
Uran.
Whoa. Do you owe...
Ah, the pet. He must be a Tadokuruchi.
Sure, we'll take care.
I didn't even know he had a quest. Okay, so then I need to go to the other side. Melon, garberry, pumpkin. No, okay. Is there another sales? Yeah, okay, so there is over here. Crystal wool. Okay, cool. Here we go. And he's got wolf. Man, I think I need 10 of this. Child of Fase's blacksmith has left home, has headed for the desert. His parents want you to bring him back. Okay, so he needed 10 of that. Still need natural rubber and 10 goat hides. 10 goat hides. I've done 28% of the quests. I feel like I've done a lot more than that, but oh well. Excuse me. Excuse me. I almost just died.
Hey, are you the one who wants to become a man of the mask? Your father's worried about you. The desert's dangerous. We should head back together. What? That's even more dangerous.
行き地垂れるさ。あととた大撃地。
Oh boy.
Hey,
If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger.
yeah, we'd better catch him before he reaches the den.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's real nice.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but look, all I'm saying is don't talk to me.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sand to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, book.
She literally just said "fuck off and die," book.
By the way, hey, by the way, shit's going poorly for me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't care. It's fun to give a challenge, but holy
Come on,
fuck.
we have to keep him from getting killed. This guy is insane. He could have died.
He reminds me of a certain someone.
Hey, I'm not like that.
Ah, Yorisata.
Your son is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of wolves nearly by his lonesome.
Zergan to. Aza. De Zergan to Sarato. Shoi zatte. Sa. Yudasete Zerganto. De Tauken Tasarosa. Tajizakuru. De. Toitara Zerganto. Jikeichi Taraichi do. だっていた外つだざゆと刑事さんだせよりすわさと三電池たとさらペルアと生きととたってたらしたかい鳥ですたく
Yay, happy day.
Okay.
Let's get back to base town. We'll give Yona a watermelon. And then, still gotta get 10 goat hides. That's ridiculous. 10 goat hides and a bunch of rubber and... I want to go open up the last, well real quick. Since I know where it is.
Now this is open, maybe we can go back in again?
Looks like we can't get...
Oh. I don't even know if I'll ever need these lizard tails again, but I'm getting them. Hopefully I can buy a lot of these products. Because honestly, doing some of these is kind of silly.
Did somebody...
Yay!
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a...
All right then. One pumpkin.
Way to have one of those.
Did you find my...
Oh. Thought I had one of those.
Your Yona certainly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, that's what I'll get.
Being an older brother appears to be a difficult job.
I just need to see her smile. Then it's all worth it.
Aww.
Make sure you stock up. Come back.
Come back anytime.
Why not fill your I hope you... We've got...
Come back soon?
Excuse me, but
I don't think so.
when I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
We've got...
Damn, you got wool too. I don't need that though.
Thanks.
We're in town still. Let's go. Oh, I still need to go. I'm so silly. Okay, I need to run back up to the top gate to turn in the fragile quest. Roof. I do like that Devila tells you that there are quests for you to get. So, like, until Devila is no longer giving me quests, I know that there's something to do.
Your delivery.
Thanks.
Bye. She's gonna ask me for a gourd next. I already know it. Already know it.
I got your
Hey!
You've sure been
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
Uh-huh.
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona, this is, well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay. You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
Don't worry about me. I'll wait right here. I'll even drink the medicine Popola made. Just...
Aww. Okay, we're off to Seafront. I'm actually kind of low on quests. Giant egg. Nice. My kids are driving me crazy. Can't carry any more of those. Okay. He wears a hat you can see from a mile away. There certainly are a lot of filler quests in the game. That is for sure. So I should really only go to Popola when I need, or to Devila whenever I actually need a quest or something. That's so funny.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Can't go in here still. Quite an odd place. I really want to know what that mansion is.
Oh shit, Lozano's gone.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice.
Huh?
Hey, so, are you alright?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
That's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh,
Yep, that sure does smell good.
My wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
Yeah, that's so you don't burn your fucking ever-loving shit.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault.
Okay. Just
This guy's voice acting is
we'll go
hilarious.
look for her, alright?
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
If you're ready.
Bait left by saltwater fish. Use at the right fishing spot.
Come back if you're...
Care for some... Thanks for your... Care for some... Thanks for your business.
We've got... See you later.
Hey there, I'm looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
Oh my.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
She's trying to get me in a sack.
Welcome. We hope you.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Better watch yourself around that old lighthouse, lady.
Oh, we already know. We already know. Worth
Something
it.
about that shade seems rather odd.
Well,
Look at the...
It is identical to the red's. Perhaps it belongs to his.
Oh no. Do you think the shades...
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we...
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man that...
damn. I need a boar! We don't sell boars here. But what do you sell? We have dogs, birds, and cats. Well, give me one of those that's large enough to ride. Never mind, I found a boar. Whee! You about to be sad, boy.
Hey, did you find... We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Oh no! This is hers!
So our fears were correct.
Oh god. How could this happen to her? This is all my...
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself.
Honey, I'm home! Good heavens, you're a wreck! What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead!
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe
believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going... I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling. But I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot. Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Suddenly remember that other important errand.
Oh, hey, I have to go pick up a fish from the fish store.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your back. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
Oh no.
Well, an anniversary gift is an important thing. You probably should have taken better care of it.
Oh, so I'm the bad guy now. Is this fun for you two? Do you like ganging up on a poor innocent...
No, I chose the other one.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam, Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Talk for a floating magazine.
I see you finally agree on something.
Oh my god.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly
Exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the...
I I can't thank you enough.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
That was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
I got a sardine. Only 9 more to go. Awful. Oh, a can. Nice. Nice. Well, I hate that, so we're gonna do something else. You know, now that I caught the sardine, does this lady sell them now?
Well.
Nope.
Hope you come back.
I was gonna say, I'll pay for them, so I don't have to fish.
Hey, you gotta help me out here. You just gotta. I'm having serious girl trouble.
Why has everyone got girl trouble
There's
or
this
lost
girl
their son?
wild for it, so I asked her out. But she won't even consider it unless I take her to a really nice restaurant.
That seems rather demanding.
She really appreciates the finer things in life. First-class places for a first-class lady. She's so cool. Everyone has their own tastes, I get. I tell you, there isn't another...
What am I supposed to do about it? Oh my god, I need 10 sardines for this, and 10 I'm not happy. Two quests that I will never want to do. What else do I need to do here? This I still need goat hides. Yeah. Great. Okay.
right, we'll go back to
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Vice is actually pretty funny. Actually, now that I think about it, we still haven't come across Emil yet, and I know he's in the game. I've seen him in the front cover, so like... Okay, we'll go talk to Popola and probably call it. I've got dinner to eat and some other stuff to do, so... One of these days, I do need to go back to the junkyard.
It's a sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Eyrie. Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here? This is from the junk heap.
For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste.
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
Republic or Empire? Or Rebels or Empire?
Goodness.
Empire?
Sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands.
Empire?
I'm glad everything turned out all right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your...
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Hey, wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Huh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Popola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep. I have a friend. And we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kind of...
He? It's a guy?
Yes. And he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south. And he's super nice. And he's my friend. So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do? Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay!
just got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
And that's going to conclude today's session. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're going to, as usual, end off on a raid. Let's see who's up and going. Probably Zenpai or Threes. Let's check out. Let's just see. Oh, Linky's on, playing Minecraft with friends. Zenpai's not on. So it looks like it's going to be Threes. So, with that said, I hope everyone had a good time. We're going to go ahead and jump over to the screen. I hope everyone had a good time. Hope you all enjoyed. I know that tomorrow, if I'm streaming, it'll probably be... oh, what will it be? It's either going to be My Summer Car or something on the VR. But otherwise, don't forget to check out my About section and check out my Discord and Twitter, and catch me in other places and check when I'm live. And if you enjoyed, make sure you hit the follow button, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, I will catch y'all later. Let's hit this raid button. Raid. Alright, guys. I'll catch you next time.